Hello YouTube, Bean Olsen, your guitar junkie here, and I'm going to try it again. See if I can get lightning in a bottle. Just when I was getting into it. Man, isn't that always the way? Uh-oh. Come here, baby. Time to plug it in, plug it in. Everyone shaking and rattling and rolling. Okay. Untether, old man. Plug it in. Nope, flip it on. I'm still trying to find lightning in the bottle. What I had that Sunday, I came in here after a week off. I still don't know what I did. Kicking myself that I didn't have the phone with me to record it. But I was, again, I was looking for another guitar, going through the cases. Can't remember what's in the freaking cases over there. And I'm opening up and thinking, no, this isn't. This one is this in this one. This one is in that one. Completely wrong. Second case I opened up, thought there was something else in here, and found my Epiphone Modern Magma burst. And said, well, it was either the choice between this and my vintage Ace Frehley guitar, and that I got to maneuver stuff. This was already open, so I was like, okay, let me go with this. And the more I play this and look at it, the more I like it. Nice and lightweight. I believe it's chambered. Got that beautiful cutaway down there, which they all should. Every Gibson, even a Gibson Les Paul Custom or Gibson Les Paul Standard, should have, you know, all the new stuff, unless you're going to do a reissue, and it's got to have that heel. They should all have that, you know. But how many pieces of mahogany are back here? 1, 2. Looks like 3. Maybe 4. But again, you've got a spacer in this. I don't know. Yeah, there's a spacer in the set neck and the headstock attached to the neck. I don't know why they're making them like that. And no sexy flute, mon, to support that headstock. Now, this has the real deal proper locking Grover tuners, and it's been in the case. I took it out of the case, and believe it or not, it was slightly out of tune. Yeah, so I'm not blaming that on anything other than it just happens. But the pickups still sound great. Like I said, you've got um, the ability to split the humbucker as a single. And then this is it's this one here. It's one of these two. That one. That goes out of phase. So you want to get technical, which I know people do. The volume knobs split the humbucker. The tone taps the humbuckers and reverses the polarity. So the back is just it's a it's a gorgeous looking guitar. The more I look at it, ebony fingerboard. It looks like plastic trapezoid inlays on here. A nice asymmetrical neck. It's thinner here and a little bit wider here, but it's a thin neck. And yes, Tiger Maple veneer top. Not a cap, but a top. But yeah, the more, because let's face it, once I decide to put something up for sale, I wipe it all down, check the tuning, wipe it all down, throw it in the case. I never look at it again, because when I do, like now, I open it up and I'm like, oh, this is great. This is, then I play it. I'm like, oh, it sounds great. It plays like butter. Then I look around the room and I'm like, oh, I've got 10 Les Pauls hanging out. So come on, or should I say 9 because of the Chauvel behind me. But in any case, yeah, again, if these guitars were like between the $400 and $500 range for an Epiphone, and the way they just slap it all together, it would be a sweet deal. It would be a decent guitar. It still, in my opinion, doesn't hold a candle to the Agile guitars. That's a copy of a Gibson Les Paul, because they're solid. They're solid head, neck, bodies. They all come with ebony fingerboards as well. They either come with abalone inlays or mother of pearl. And they have, the electronics are great on them. You get the older ones, and they don't have any splitting ability, which is what I like. I think as soon as you split a pickup, I just think it just changes it just a little bit, the tone. That's what my ear tells my brain. So yeah, if these weren't 600-700 bucks and climbing, 750, 12.99, stuff like that, then they'd have more of an audience, more customers, I would think, um, that realize that, hey, when it's slapped together like this with just the Epiphone name on there, really that's what you're paying for. Because you could trust me, there's many other guitars out there that are Les Paul copies that are, pound for pound, uh, dollar amount better than these. But still, this is, taking it out and looking it over and having that cutaway and coming down here to play and the whole bit. It's a nice guitar, but not nice for, the price. They should be 400 or 500 bucks easily. These shouldn't be, $600-700. And that's only in my opinion. And you could voice your opinion in the comments, as they normally do anyway. But that's about it. I still can't find. I'll know it when I hear it. It was just something unique, and I can't find it. It is, it'll never be heard. It's like going to a live show of somebody, to see someone famous back in the day, like going to a Clapton, Hendrix, Led Zeppelin, and they just play amazing guitar, and they just winged it or did something different than what you normally heard, and then you never hear it again. You know, that's the difference between guitar players. A great guitar player can play the same thing over and over again. A good guitar player can make something up each and every time, but he can't remember what he did the last time. I find that to be, and I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of slack for this. I find that to be very true with Peter Frampton and Eric Clapton. I feel like they can't play the exact same note for note each and every time. They improvise. They get lucky. Like Frampton Comes Alive. He was in the zone. Every note he played was fantastic. You hear him play live the same songs afterwards, he's not hitting the same notes. Same thing with Clapton. He's stuck in that one pattern, as I am. I'm stuck in 1, 2, 3 patterns. Wait, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4 patterns. But you know, I'm not. I'm just a guy that plays guitar. Uh, those guys, I don't think, can play the same exact thing twice in a row. I think they get lucky on the first take, and then studio thing, and then they go out live, and it's just not there. But again, that's how I look at it. And you may be an Eric Clapton fan, you may be a Peter Frampton fan, as I was back in the day. But you know, lambs the facts. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good day. And a bit of tomorrow.